What is up, guys? Dashing here and live we are for yet another edition of Shockwave episode 69. Wink, wink. But we have got a phenomenal show, as always, my fine feathered friends. And we are jumping straight into the action with this trios match. And out first, the new, and some might even say improved, Maggie Shaw. Deadeye, of course, coming off of her Royal Rumble match victory at Mob Violence, and looking towards her matchup with Ruby Raquel in just a couple of weeks at Validation for the Women's World Championship, guys. But it was last week here on Shockwave that Maggie Shaw ducked Riley Van Wilson. The two of them supposed to have their highly anticipated one-on-one matchup, but Shaw pulling the rug out from under Wilson and instead having Ashley Riot jump the Polish Warrior from behind. But it looks like Maggie Shaw, no intentions of running here tonight. And she has got herself a couple of partners. Although, strange that, just Zara Reed coming out here. Typically, we see Riot and Reed enter together. Well, we do know, well, you might have missed it, that interview with Ashley Riot following Zara Reed and she losing the Women's Tag Team Championship last episode of Octane. Riot seemed, I don't even know the proper word, man. She seemed checked out. Obviously taking that loss a lot tougher than anyone could have anticipated, and you gotta wonder what Zara Reed makes of her tag team partner adopting this new attitude. Look, this is a Christian family show. We don't like to cuss here, but Ashley Riot saying, who the fuck cares anymore? Well, I'm sure that Maggie Shaw and Zara Reed hoping Ashley Riot comes out here with a better attitude. Oh my God. I am not seeing what I think I'm seeing right now. Ashley Riot coming out here with a pillow, a coffee, and what happened to her gear? Where's her Deathmatch Princess gear? She's coming out here in a bland gray tank top, gym shorts. What has happened to Ashley Riot in the span of a week? I guess she's taken everything a lot harder than we thought after all. She looks like she's about to pass out any given minute. Well, this does not bode well for her tag team partners. The Depression Princess. Oh, but you know Riley Van Wilson is coming out here, guys, seething. She has been dying to get her hands on Maggie Shaw. Didn't get the opportunity last week. Well, the Polish Warrior is out for blood after being stabbed in the back by Shaw last month. No tricks here tonight. If I were Maggie Shaw, man, I'd try hightailing it again. Shaw's got to worry about her Women's World Championship match at Validation in a couple of weeks. And if Riley Van Wilson has her way, man, Shaw's going to be left in pieces in that ring. And here's a tweet, guys, from Hunter Quinn. Oh, got cut off. But he does say, no sign of the scumbag Hayden. You can't hide from me. I'm right here waiting for us to meet face to face. Continuing to call out Hayden, who has thus far not responded. But guys, here they come, the new Women's Tag Team Champions. Yes, the Queens of the Ring. Ashley Rain, Quinn Bell, who of course were the wild card duo that challenged Ryan Reed for the gold last episode of Octane and defeated them. Quite a shocking outcome, no doubt about it. Quinn Bell certainly not wasting any time getting some championship gold back around her waist here in CMV. Here we go. This is a trios matchup. Maggie Shaw, Zara Reed, and the Depression Princess, Ashley Riot, taking on Riley Van Wilson and the Queens of the Ring. This Quinn Bell with those long legs of hers taking down Zara Reed. Quick early pin attempt by RVW trying to put away Maggie Shaw with the quickness here. I still cannot believe Ashley Riot out here, training gear. This is what you'll see the CMV superstars wearing, when they're in the Performance Center training. Certainly seems like Ashley Riot just does not care anymore. Her partner's going to be lucky if she doesn't fall asleep mid-match here. But what a night of action we have to look forward to, my friends. The new Rising Star Champion, Beatrice Lotus, kicking off her reign here tonight. We also got that massive main event as Xander Slate makes his return to the ring, teaming up with the speaker, Bobby Lee Stud, to battle Hunter Quinn and Bloody Justice. And obviously, we just heard from Hunter Quinn, the Royal Rumble match winner, heading into validation to challenge Hayden for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship. He's been calling out Hayden every week, but Hayden not responding. Oh, RVW gets dropped on her face by Deadeye right there. Yeah, exactly. Ashley Riot needs some W. Come on over here. I'll give you a sip. Maybe that's what was in that mug she had with her. Some W. Try and wake her up here. Zara Reed choking the life out of Ashley Rain. Zara, she's already got enough to worry about with Amy Winters being back and fixing to hunt her down. Now she's got to be worried about her tag team partner falling into this depression. Super kick from Ashley Rain into the pin. Whoa, grabs the bottom rope. The ref does not see it though. And a rather quick dub for the trio of Riley Van Wilson and the Queens of the Ring. You see Maggie Shaw, she was pissed. Look at this super kick. And Zara Reed grabbing the bottom rope. Maggie Shaw didn't even try to break it up though. You see Maggie Shaw, she didn't even lift a finger. I think Shaw knew the longer this match went on, the more likely it was that Riley Van Wilson was going to rip her in half. So Shaw said to hell with it. Talk about a great win for these three, though.
My eyes do not deceive. My eyes do not deceive. My eyes do not deceive. My eyes do not deceive.
My eyes do not deceive.
My eyes do not deceive. My eyes do not deceive.
Well, my friends, jumping right back into some more women's action as there she is, the brand new Rising Star Champion, Beatrice Lotus. What? Wait a minute, what the hell? What the hell? Isabella Almas has just, that's Women's World Champion Ruby Raquel. Isabella Almas has just thrown Ruby Raquel down onto the stage. What? Did Almas attack her? Did Almas attack Ruby Raquel backstage? What the hell is going on? Well, we've got ourselves a matchup here, guys. It's Isabella Almas, Beatrice Lotus, one-on-one, non-title matchup. But, I mean, well, guys, it was a couple of weeks ago that we saw a CMV.com exclusive Tailcoat Val. I don't even know how to properly put it into words what she did to Amade Rivers and the poison that she spilled into the ear of Isabella Almas. She was not happy with Adia and what they've been doing as of late, trying to motivate Isabella Almas. And, well, I suppose that motivation, guys, paid off. Isabella Almas evidently attacking the Women's World Champion Ruby Raquel backstage, and now going after the Rising Star Champion Beatrice Lotus, with the love of her life being used as the carrot, if you will. Tailcoat Val trying to get Isabella Almas in line. And with the threat of Amade Rivers, potentially, God knows what Tailcoat Val may do to him. Almas taking Val's words to heart. But Beatrice Lotus, on the other hand, guys, fresh off of capturing the Rising Star Championship last week here on Shockwave, she was the wild card, defeated Ari Lee, riding this huge wave of momentum, but crashing into Isabella Almas here, guys. There's the stretch and drop. Vintage Almas, guys, for the win. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. What the hell? Isabella Almas wreaking havoc on the women's division here tonight on Shockwave. Ruby Raquel unconscious on the ramp, and Beatrice Lotus left staring up the lights in the middle of the ring. Tailcoat Val, if nothing else, you gotta say she knows how to motivate her personnel. both Beatrice Lotus, guys, and Ruby Raquel helped to back, and well, hopefully we'll get an update on the condition of our Women's World Champion a little bit later on, because she's set to meet Hikiko one-on-one this upcoming episode of Octane, but who knows if she'll be able to after that attack by Isabella Almas. But now we're going to see if the other half of Adia, Amare Rivers, can perhaps follow up on his lover's big-time win there and score one of his own. Now, this is not officially a #1 contenders matchup, but certainly if you're Brandon Ace, who, by the way, later on tonight, meeting Ethan Parker one-on-one, that should be a banger. If you're Brandon Ace, you're going to be watching this matchup knowing that the winner more than likely going to be coming your way. Of course, Isaac Richardson, the man who dethroned Brandon Ace back at Mob Violence, but then was defeated in the rematch last week on Shockwave. Brandon Ace recapturing the Intercontinental Championship. You know Isaac Richardson wants that tiebreaker. The one true alpha. And I don't know that I have ever seen such fear in the eyes of Amare Rivers. You know, we know him to be, well, a loudmouth dancing around with a cup in hand, but when he was kneeled before Tailcoat Val, I saw it in his eyes, man. Pure fear. And that fear obviously motivated Isabella Almas, as we just saw. Will it motivate Amare Rivers in the same way? Amare Rivers definitely has W in that cup, man, the way he's running around. For show. He must have used promo code CMV23 to get 10% off. And last but most certainly not least in this triple threat matchup, guys, a man who has been red hot this past month, racking up the dubs left and right in his pursuit of another shot at the Intercontinental Championship. And we heard from him on social media, he was happy to see Brandon Ace recapture the Intercontinental Championship, because Anthony Martin has said when he becomes Intercontinental Champion, he wants to take the title from Brandon Ace. Anthony Martin certainly with a bone to pick with Amare Rivers here, because Amare Rivers actually tried to cost Anthony Martin his matchup with JB Hayes last week here on Shockwave. But Martin has got that laser focus. He is fixated on the Intercontinental Championship. And I think at this point, he has proven he is deserving of another opportunity. And most definitely, if he leaves here tonight with this win against Amare Rivers and Isaac Richardson. So here we go, triple threat matchup, definitely with Intercontinental Championship implications. No countouts, no disqualifications, as we well know. First man to gain pinfall or submission in the ring gets that dub. If you're Brandon Ace, surely you're watching right now from the locker room. Again, Brandon Ace set for action himself a little bit later on. He'll be one-on-one with Ethan Parker. That's a potential match of the night, lying in wait. Of course, we also have our big-time tag team matchup in the main event as Xander Slate returns to action alongside Bobby Lee Studd to battle Hunter Quinn and Bloody Justice. Pendulum backbreaker by the one true alpha. Gonna stretch Anthony Martin. Stretch him. Obviously, Isaac Richardson, not too sure what happened there. Isaac Richardson going to enjoy the power advantage over these two. Big old DDT from Amare Rivers. You know, he's got to be proud of his significant other, Isabella Almas, and what she managed to accomplish just moments ago here on Shockwave, laying out both the Rising Star Champion and the Women's World Champion in one fell swoop. No disqualifications as Isaac picking apart the steel steps here right into the mush of Anthony Martin. But here comes Amare Rivers through the ropes, blindsiding the one true alpha. Takes out Anthony Martin too. Now he's going to go for the other set of steel steps. Oh, that might have been an even worse landing for Anthony Martin than whatever Isaac Richardson had planned for him. Russian leg sweep down onto the floor. No count out to the triple threat match as Richardson tosses Martin back into the ring. Also coming up this evening on Shockwave episode 69, guys, we're going to see Troy Cole and Jay Young. Here comes Anthony Martin now taken to the air, and it pays off well for him. As I was saying, Troy Cole and Jay Young teaming up once again as they'll be going up against Beef Mountain. Is there a possibility that we could see Colt and Young get on the same page? Obviously, it didn't work out well for them last week as they were the... Look at this team up! Isaac Richardson and Anthony Martin, double DDT. Amare getting right back up. He's hard-headed, we all know that. Literally and figuratively. But it was last week here on Shockwave that Jay Young and Troy Cole ended up being the wild card pairing. Went up against the Unified World Tag Team Champions, the Allied Powers, with the gold in the line, but didn't work out too well for them in the end. But maybe, just maybe, they give it another go here tonight and things turn out a little bit better for them. These three guys beating the hell out of each other because they all well know that the winner of this could most certainly be next in line for a crack at the Intercontinental Championship. Big old drop kick there from Amare Rivers. Around comes Isaac Richardson. And now we're going to see, attempted team up, but a meeting of the minds instead. Great counter by Amart, who now picks apart Amare Rivers. Kick to the midsection. We've seen this before. Knee to the jaw, into the German. Might have had the match won right there, but Amare Rivers breaks it up before even a one count after bringing in a baseball bat. What is Rivers doing? Tosses Martin to the outside like garbage. Off the ropes he goes. High wrist cannonball. The fans love it. They are starting to rally behind Amare Rivers here. Drop back first on the apron. Tossed off to the side is Anthony Martin. That gives Rivers the chance to send Richardson back into the ring. Knife edge chop blocked. Vertical suplex. Countered nicely by Anthony Martin there. Failed elbow drop attempt by Richardson. That couldn't have felt too good. Again, you can only win by pin or submission in the ring in a triple threat matchup. Brandon Ace, I imagine in the back right now with his eyes glued to a monitor. Who's it going to be that meets him for the Intercontinental Championship? More than likely going to be one of these three men. Martin's got the baseball bat knocked out of Amare's hands. Amare Rivers up against the barricade, and Richardson giving him the old snake eyes. Slick counter by Martin. Reverse DDT down onto the floor, but in comes Amare Rivers with that Superman forearm smash. Kick to the gut now. Martin. Oh, dropping Amare Rivers. Neck first, down onto his knee. Continuing to throw. Oh, Amare gets cracked open. Head first off the steel post there. In the ring. Once again, the German. And what power into the German suplex. One for Amare Rivers, two? No. Into the corner, misses the shoulder thrust. Big old drop kick countered. And this gives Richardson the time he needs to get back to his feet, but he can be damn sure he's feeling the effects of that knee to the jaw. Now into the corner. Superman punch! Usually follows it up with a spear! But Isaac Richardson straight back into the ring to break it up. And uh-oh. This does not bode well for Anthony Martin. 1 TA! Middle of the ring. 1, 2, kicked out by Amart. Jumping DDT by Rivers. Nasty gash across his forehead. 21! 21! Everybody misses Shea Hoxton. Snake guys onto the top rope there. Anthony Martin's got to shake it off, get right back into the ring. He knows there ain't no time wasted in a matchup like this. There ain't no lollygagging. Trips him up. Modified toss face. Broken up by Isaac Richardson though. Sidewalk slam. Such power from the one true alpha. What's Rivers going for now? Pulls out a steel chair. The age-old equalizer right over the head of Isaac Richardson, attempted, but caught. Turned into a belly-to-belly slam. Out of the corner. Cutter! Cutter from Anthony Martin. Quick thinking. Now off the ropes he goes, knee to the side of the head. Onto the chair! Hangman's neckbreaker onto the chair. Russian leg sweep. Right smack in the middle of the ring. Richardson letting it be known he's still in the match. He ain't out of it yet. Beating his chest. Giving Anthony Martin a taste that top rope now. Rivers back to the outside. Grabbing the steel steps. Back in the ring, Anthony Martin. He is not playing around. Into the corner. Superman attempted. Gets out of the way to Richardson. Right into the hands of Amare Rivers, though. Who throws him off the ropes. Big old drop kick missed. Richardson nailing both men with that punch. Oh my God! I don't even know what the hell to call that, but it was impressive. Power bomb. Just about putting Amare Rivers through the canvas. CT Martin. Going to the outside. He's going to try to take hold of the steel steps there. Richardson's on him though. Amare Rivers coming around with the baseball bat in hand. Straight jacket DDT all right over the head. And a second time to the ribs. I can hear the bones snapping, crackling, popping. Look at Richardson. He's bleeding now too. Going for the steps again is Anthony Martin. Richardson going to try and toss Rivers back into the ring. He gets thrown into the ring, and there goes Martin right after him. big boot. Sheesh, that'll crack your jaw. Belly to belly overhead. Grabs the steel chair. Martin gonna try to use it. Stopped though by Richardson. He's got him up against the ropes now. Oh my, no, no, no! Oh my God! Out of the ring! Belly to belly, overhead, and to the outside. How is Martin already back to his feet? How does he not have a goddamn broken back right now? That just shows you the tenacity of Anthony Martin. No quitting this kid. Everybody getting a taste of the barricade. Thrown hither and yon at the hands of A-Mart. And look at this, they're going to go all the way around. Absolutely bodied by the one true alpha right there. DDT down onto the floor. Here comes Omar Ray Rivers with the steel steps. Not going to get the chance to use him, though. Sends Martin back into the ring. There goes Omar Ray Rivers back into the ring. One by one, they spill in. Martin! Knee to the face! Nice shot of Isaac's ass! But unfortunately, that pin's going to get broken up. Might have been the win. Oh no, not again! 1 TA! That's going to do it. Wait, what? Isaac, no! Making sure the job's done! Powerbomb! It's over, it's over! Isaac, come on! This is too much! Anthony Martin knocking him to the outside, making him pay! That's why you don't play around with someone like A-Mart. Oh, but now he gets caught. Look at the UFO! Spinning around like pizza dough. Quick pin attempt. Isaac Richardson done screwing around. A little too late though. Takes out this Omar Ray Rivers. Martin gonna step back. Wait for his shot. The undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Hayden, is in the building. He's back. He has officially been cleared. Of course, we've not seen him since Attack in Australia, where he retained the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship via a double countout. And obviously, Ricky Delaney, the juggernaut, did a number on the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. Put him out of action these last few weeks. Wasn't able to defend his undisputed World Heavyweight Championship at Mob Violence, but he is going to in just a couple of weeks at Validation against Royal Rumble match winner Hunter Quinn. But he's back here tonight, and he is taking on Akunin, guys, and certainly capitalizing on that pre-match ambush by Yamashita. Thus far, undefeated is Akunin, guys, but thanks to Yama, Hayden might have the Demon's number here. The higher authority must have slipped Hayden an extra few G's to show up here tonight. Obviously, Hunter Quinn, yeah, actually a tweet here from Hunter Quinn. He says, "Oh, now you show up," because for weeks now, Hunter Quinn has been calling out Hayden. Hayden has been unresponsive, almost as if, well, some might interpret it as Hayden just not taking Hunter Quinn as a legitimate threat. As if Hunter Quinn's not on this level, not worthy of his time. Here we go, now some life from Akunin, guys. Back in Attack in Australia, Akunin powerbombing Yamashita off the stage through a table, and Yamashita was out for weeks, but he returned in the Royal Rumble match, going right after Akunin. And, well, very clearly Yama still not done with the Demon, as we just saw moments ago. But guys, what a victory this would be, the biggest yet, no doubt about it, for the undefeated Akunin. And he can knock off the undisputed heavyweight champion here. Oh man, Hayden tied himself up, ends up in a tree of woe. Choked out by Akunin, gonna follow him to the outside, not allowing him to get very far. Knee to the midsection, follows it up with a sort of pump handle face buster, and now gonna use those demonic claws, raking at the eyes of the undisputed heavyweight champion. Scoop slam down onto the floor. Well, I'll tell you what, Hunter Quinn, he's watching. I'm sure he's liking what he's seeing here. Hayden getting the crap beat out of him. And look at Hayden hyping himself up. I didn't even know he was going to be here tonight. This is a total shock to myself as well. Oh, what a reversal! Stunning Akunin with a poison Frankensteiner and into the catchphrase. Not going to stop there. Hayden could be looking for the final cut. No, go for the pin. 1, 2. Oh my God, I thought that was it right there. It may have been if Hayden didn't waste time dragging him towards the center of the ring, but I guess he didn't want to risk a rope break. Look at Hayden with the punches. And Akunin is in serious trouble, guys. Will he taste defeat for the first time? Knee to the gut, kick to the chest, nice back elbow, knee right upside the head. Stomp to the head. Hayden has slain many giants over the years here in CMV. Do not count him out. As he busts open Akunin. Oh! And there it is! The Hollywood hold! The Hollywood hold! But it escapes, does Akunin, and a quick kick to the midsection. There aren't a whole lot who can say they've gotten out of the Hollywood hold. Quick pin. 1, 2. Wow, talk about a last-second save. Woo! Woo! That was 2.999 right there. Oh, but it might not matter. Goes for the Hollywood hold again. Akunin strikes fast. Power bomb into the pin. 1, 2. Hayden kicks out. I believe that's the first time ever that someone is kicked out of Akunin's powerbomb, and Akunin's not having it. Goes for it a second time. But Hayden reverses. Hayden reverses. Catchphrase again. Not going for the pin this time. Right into Vintage Hayden. The final cut. The final cut. But a rope break. Akunin had his hand under the bottom rope. The ref saw it, but Hayden doesn't care. Final cut again. Akunin counters. And Akunin The action continues here on Shockwave, episode 69, my friends. And for some reason, the Shockwave general manager, Madison Wright, seems keen on forcing Jay Young and Troy Colt to team up with one another. Now, granted, last week on the wild card edition of Shockwave, it was a random pairing. We ended up seeing Troy Colt and Jay Young challenge the Allied Powers for the Unified World Tag Team Championship. Obviously, as you see Troy Colt not coming out here with the gold. Killian Red and the Bloody Brit still the Unified World Tag Team Champions. But Madison Wright wants to give these two another go as a tandem. And we talked about it countless times throughout the history of CMV, where two individuals that were not fans of one another, who you might even say hated each other, turned out to make for an incredible tag team. And I think Madison Wright might be trying to strike gold with these two. I guess we'll see if her hunch pays off. Troy Colt and Jay Young, the two men who damn near killed each other back in Attack in Australia in that 3 stages of hell match. But hey, two men who want to get some gold back around their waists. Perhaps, if nothing else, that could be what unites them. And both men saying that they have a high amount of respect for each other after the wars that they went through. The last man standing match, the Iron Man match, 3 stages of hell. But will respect be enough, and especially when going up against a team like Beef Mountain? Jeremy Barmore and Ricky Chelani. And hey, look, credit where it's due. You know, I said the same about the Higher Authority. They have put together a hell of a team for themselves for the triple threat tug of war match at Validation. We know that the Higher Authority is going to be represented by global champion the Earl, Xander Slate, Bobby Lee Studd, and Duke Harris Anderson. And hey, Madison Wright, she has put together a hell of a team herself. Jeremy Barmore and Ricky Chelani, along with the Unified World Tag Team Champions, the Allied Powers, Killian Red and the Bloody Brit. Perhaps the beefiest team in the tug of war. But I mean, listen to this team, all right? Listen to the team that's representing Octane. You have got the former global champion, the fatal feline Peligro. You have got the ogre Morgan. You have got multi-time world champion, the British baller Chris Diamond. And you've got the man who lasted longer than anyone else in the Royal Rumble match a few years ago, and commentator of the year. That's right, friends. It's me, Dashing DJ Yuri. Now that is a team, and that's the team that is going to win at Validation. And I alone, will bring CMV into a glorious new era. Mark my words. Troy Colt back into the ring, immediately power stopped by Ricky Chelani. Going to come, guys, up next in our tertiary main event. Fidel de la Rosa going to be in action. And of course, we still got our main event to look forward to. Xander Slate and Bobby Lee Studd taking on Hunter Quinn and Bloody Justice. Barmore chilling behind Troy Colt here, who's trying to get to the outside. Oh, big old leg drop there from Barmore. Don't think he got all of it, but got enough of it. Woo! Big boy flies with that springboard clothesline. Response does Colt with the Meteora. Ricky just tossing Jay Young all around the ringside area. Oh, Barmore cut open with that knee to the side of the head. Enziguri, Colt has found his target. At a count of 6 right now as Colt delivers some elbows to the side of the head to get himself free. And finally, Jay Young able to get the upper hand on the juggernaut. Big punches from the workhorse. Lobbering forearm pin attempt by Ricky Delaney. Oh, and a Barmore to belly from the Decimator. Questionable, not going for the pin. I guess he knows it'll take more than that to keep down someone the caliber of Troy Colt. Now he goes for the pin. Wanted to get those extra few punches in, I guess. But it's Troy Colt we're talking about. Able to kick out, but rolls to the outside, needing to recover. Delaney, whoa! Barmore! Beating Delaney to the punch right there. Soaring through the air. Obviously, we saw that Beast Mountain and the Allied Powers not exactly keen on teaming up in the tug-of-war match. It took some convincing by Madison Wright to get them on the same page. Will they stay on the same page? See, there's no friction like that on Team Octane, all right? We are united. We are a cohesive unit. You're not going to see any bickering between us. God damn. Troy Colt and Ricky Delaney have taken their fight into the timekeeper's area here. Back in the ring, Jay Young looking to deliver a bitter end. Barmore able to counter. Back body drop sends him to the outside. Steel chairs flying over the place here. Troy Colt slammed face first onto the floor and follows it up with Delaney with his patented standing shooting star press headbutt. Into the ring, Barmore goes. Jay Young, get a look at what's going on here between Colt and Delaney. He's highly interested. And that's going to allow Barmore to creep up from behind as Delaney gets smacked off the announce table. And again, Barmore sets it up with that sleeper slam. And Jay Young in the ring. Kicking back, watching. That slingshot slash nowhere near connecting. A for effort. Flying forearm from Troy Colt. Tip up though right into the arms of Jeremy Barmore. Another sleeper slam. Barmore getting back into the ring. Count of 6, resets the count. Troy Colt dropkick barely even pushes Barmore back. That's just how thick this man is. Look at Jay Young back in the ring, stomping his feet as if to mark his territory here. Delaney sent right into the referee. Springboard goes nowhere and walks right into Dangerous Queen's Revenge. I don't think that could have gone any worse for Jay Young, but lucky for him, Troy Colt there to break up the pin. 110th Street Slam. Delaney keeping the pressure on high. Things not looking good for the TV Nightmare. The Juggernaut nailing Jay Young with the interceptor, and that'll seal the deal. Holy shit, what a kick out from Jay Young. How his ribs weren't just turned to a fine powder, I do not know. But look at this now. Delivers the bitter end. Fires back big time. Scrambles into the pin, but Barmore sees that he's going to break it up. Sleeper slam again. Barmore Handing him out like candy on Halloween. Runs right into that big boot, does Troy Call, and that'll do it. Of course, the unending fight from Troy Call. Damn, he just got blasted with that swinging side slam, saved by Jay Young, who's going to eat one himself. Ricky Delaney, Yokosuka cutter, just keeps the pressure on, throwing the masochistic artist across the ring like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. But the thing about Jay Young is he gets that one tiny little opening, he'll have you beat in the blink of an eye. Colt gonna send Barmore into the corner. Up on top, he could be looking for the Super Duper 330 Slam! Woo! That ring better be reinforced. But he's not done. Look at Jay Young pushing him aside. Going for the pin. 1, 2, kick out though. Troy Call obviously had the right idea. He knew it would take more. More than that to put down the workhorse, who now goes to the top. Double axe handle, no 69. Still to come, we've got Intercontinental Champion Brandon Ace meeting Ethan Parker one-on-one. My bad, had a brain aneurysm there. And I'm about to sneeze. Ahoo! Ahoo! God damn! Pardon me. As I was saying, Brandon Ace, Ethan Parker one-on-one in our co-main event, and of course our main event big-time tag team action, seeing Xander Slate and Bobby Lee Stud take on Hunter Quinn and Bloody Justice. But first, we got a potential sleeper hit here lying in wait, as Fidel De La Rosa going to be meeting JB Hayes mano y mano. Took a lot out of me there, you know? I think Madison Wright might have spiked my W. Trying to get me sick before the tug-of-war at validation, but it ain't gonna happen, all right? My immune system is undefeated. Well, Fidel De La Rosa, obviously the end of 2023, coming up short in his pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship. Hoping at the start of 2024, he might find that road that takes him back to championship gold, and much the same road that this man's looking for. The former NGW champion JB Hayes, coming off of 2 losses at the hands of Anthony Martin. Great matches in recent weeks, but unfortunately not able to get the job done as of late. JB Hayes in need of a big time win like this to turn things around. I don't know what you're talking about. That's fake news. I never get sick. So here we go, 2 phenomenal young talents wanting to kick off 2024 the right way. And De La Rosa certainly comes out swinging, bashing in the head of JB Hayes. This is that new attitude we've been seeing from De La Rosa. His last few outings, sending Hayes to the outside. God damn, now look at that, backs into the corner, but Hayes straight back into the ring. He ain't about to be punked out like that. Trio woe for De La Rosa. For all that De La Rosa has accomplished in his few years in CMV, guys, to think he's still so young, still has all the potential in the world. I still believe he will one day be a world champion here in CMV. Mark my words. And I believe the same can be said for JB Hayes, former NGW champion. I think one day we will see him holding the big gold in either Shockwave or Octane, but only one man can take a step in the right direction right now. Misses that knee drop, big old boot right there. Straight between the eyes. Stomp to the knee, De La Rosa quick to try and get to his feet, but JB staying on him like peanut butter rye jelly, baby. What an axe kick right there. Follows it up with a knee drop. Woo! Flicks the toothpick. Getting a little bit saucy is JB Hayes. Couple of clotheslines into the snap power slam so quick. You blink and you miss it, baby. JB Hayes dragging him over to the ropes. Could be looking for the lethal injection. De La Rosa wants none of it, understandably so. Pulls him back into a high knee. Super kick out of the schoolboy and say goodnight. JB Hayes, no, comes back to life at 2.5, but De La Rosa going out onto the apron, thinking about something, but decides against it. Wasting time. Lucky for him, Hayes is still hurting. Swinging neck breaker, basement drop kick. Nothing will keep Hayes down though. Another swinging neck breaker. JB's just not having it. This is that kick to the face. Oh, but right there waiting for him. De La Rosa locks in the last chancery. And it could be all over right here for JB Hayes if he doesn't find a way out quickly. And he does. Excellent escape by JB Hayes. Snapmare driver. From behind. Walked over to the ropes. It's got to be a lethal injection. De La Rosa says, I don't think so. Jawbreaker though. And there's the counter from JB Hayes. 1, 2. But not enough to keep De La Rosa down. However, the freeze and shatter just might do it. No, look at JB. Strikes again. Busts him open, middle of the ring. 1, 2. What? The look of shock on JB's face says it all. What a reversal by De La Rosa. Powerbomb out of the corner. Oh, cloverleaf. Seriously painful submission maneuver here. Punch to the midsection. JB not going to allow this matchup to get away from him. Can't suffer another loss. The way things are going as of late, he's liable to get lost in the shuffle if he keeps on suffering these defeats. And he knows it too. From the top, taking a big risk. Clothesline, beautiful. But De La Rosa wise, rolls to the outside. Before he can be pinned, Hayes staying on him though. Slingshot forearm smash. Doesn't let him get very far. De La Rosa back in control and immediately goes after that arm. No playing around on the part of De La Rosa. All business is he. Scrambles to get to his feet. De La Rosa off the ropes. Face first into the canvas. And just like that, De La Rosa lines up his shot. Going for another last chancery perhaps. Hayes able to reverse it. And a third corner. Uno, dos, and tres. JB Hayes gets the... Wait a minute! It's the mystery man! The man who attacked Styles P. Godley and Bobby Lee Stunt last week. He's back and he strikes again. What the hell? This time taking out De La Rosa and JB Hayes. What is this guy's deal? Someone track him down. Find out who the hell he is. He's already gone. Up the ramp, he's gone. Who is this guy? Co-main event time here, guys, and well, you can see Brandon Ace. Oh, hang on a second. Brandon Ace and Ethan Parker, guys, in the ring, ready to go for their matchup. And well, you saw Brandon Ace offered a handshake. There was a moment of hesitation for Ethan Parker, thinking about if he should accept it or not. And in that moment, Brandon Ace with a cheap shot, a sucker punch. The Intercontinental Champion follows that up by going right in on Ethan Parker. In an Anaconda Vice now, Parker finds himself in a spot of trouble very early on in this matchup. Non-title, but Parker definitely knowing that a victory here only gonna skyrocket him up the rankings. Of course, earlier tonight we had Anthony Martin winning that triple threat matchup, but I can actually confirm for you, just got the word from General Manager Madison Wright, guys, that at Validation we will see Anthony Martin, Brandon Ace, one-on-one for the Intercontinental Championship. A-Mart at last getting his one-on-one shot at the gold. And his long-awaited rematch with Brandon Ace. I can tell you what, Brandon Ace isn't going to be happy to hear that. He's been avoiding Anthony Martin these last few weeks like the plague, but I mean, there's no denying Martin deserves a championship shot. I mean, especially after that triple threat victory earlier tonight. Not even talking about his wins these last few weeks. Knee to the face by the 24-karat superstar. Things not going well for Ethan Parker here. Caught off guard by that sucker punch. And Brandon Ace, knee to the face. Another close call. Ace able to recapture the Intercontinental Championship from Isaac Richardson last week here on Shockwave. Whoa, hero slam from Parker, but a rope break there. Parker perhaps taking a couple too many knees to the head. A bit confused, but tosses Brandon Ace overhead. And Parker himself just returning a few weeks ago. Oh, Tiger Driver! What a win this would be for Ethan Parker, but no thumbs up just yet. Brandon Ace able to kick out. Catches the kick. Over 8 months, Ethan Parker was out of action. Oh my! Spiked on his head with that poison Frankensteiner, and right into the 24-karat knee. That'll have you done for, or not. And pissed off is Brandon Ace that Ethan Parker just dared to kick out. Now look, pinning down his arm and stomping on the exposed hand. So easy are all those little bones to break. You just feel your hand. Feel all those bones. You feel like if you just applied a little bit of pressure, you can snap it. Snap any one of those bones. I can tell you that's what Brandon Ace was looking to do there. Look at Ethan Parker charging him, knocks him down to the outside. Have a nice trip and see you next fall, brother. Parker, of course, in his own right, guys, a former rite of passage champion. But after 8 months out of action, trying to find his footing once again here in CMV. I'll tell you what, a great way to kick things off would be defeating the Intercontinental Champion in this non-title matchup. Coming up next in our main event, guys, Xander Slate, Bobby Lee Studd against Hunter Quinn and Bloody Justice. Great tag team action to look forward to, as Ace might be trying to take the victory by count out here, or maybe not. He's up on top. He's waiting. Ethan Parker, don't get up. Ace. Oh, holy fuck. Leg drop bulldog. That'll crack your front teeth. Gonna have to make a dentist appointment real quick as Ethan Parker. But he's still fighting, throws out a wild clothesline, goes nowhere for him. Lads and gents, it is main event time here on Shockwave, episode 69, and the return of the OG Dirty Heel. Xander Slate is back, and he has aligned himself with the higher authority, guys. Now, after last week's attack by that mystery man left Styles Be Godly hospitalized, the higher authority was down a man for the tug-of-war match at Validation, but lucky for them, Xander Slate swooped in and agreed to help them out if he was given a contract for a future World Championship match. Bobby Lee Studd agreeing, and so Xander Slate joins Team Higher Authority in the tug-of-war at Validation. Hell of a replacement for Styles Be Godly. We saw that mystery man strike again earlier tonight, laying out Bolt Fidela de la Rosa. And JB Hayes, we're going to find out who the hell this guy is. Hey, at the end of the day, I don't really care so long as he keeps his mayhem isolated to Shockwave. Don't bring that shit to Octane. You're going to have a real problem, mystery man. If you can hear me, I know you can. And here, of course, the speaker of the higher authority, guys. It's the very future of CMV that's at stake in the triple threat tug-of-war at Validation. As it'll be either the higher authority, Madison Wright, or myself taking total control of CMV. And look, I'm no Madison Wright fan, but I would rather her than the higher authority any day of the week. But we don't have to worry about any of that because Team Octane will be victorious at Validation. I will bet my final pair of shorts on that. Slate and Studd up against Hunter Quinn and Bloody Justice here on our main event, guys. And of course, Hunter Quinn, the Royal Rumble match winner, the man who will meet Hayden at Validation for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship, where Hunter Quinn looks to become the champion of champions and prove himself to be the man, the champion here in CMV. The AOA World Heavyweight Championship in hand, the NGW Championship over his shoulder, and the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship looking to find its way around the waist of the Hellhound let loose. And it's obvious that Hayden does not take Hunter Quinn seriously, ignoring his multiple call-outs in recent weeks, refusing to respond to Hunter Quinn, not even on social media. Literally, Hayden won't lift a finger. Won't expend any energy whatsoever to recognize Hunter Quinn as a legitimate threat to his Undisputed Heavyweight Championship at Validation. I mean, we even saw Hayden. He was here earlier tonight. He was in action before the match, after the match. He could have picked up a mic, but he just does not care. Is that going to lead to his downfall? Is the million-dollar question. But it's this new unholy alliance of Hunter Quinn and Bloody Justice we see in action here tonight. Hunter Quinn knows that he's got a big target on his back. That target only going to get bigger if he leaves Validation as Undisputed Heavyweight Champion, and Bloody Justice offered to help him, offered to be an ally. Hunter Quinn really in no position to turn him down after he kicked the Psycho Imperium to the side. Never forget that Charlie Garfield also lurking in the shadows Who knows when, where he might pop up and finally make his move against Hunter Quinn. He's been haunting him for weeks on end at this point. Okay, it's hard to feel sorry for Hunter Quinn, though. I mean, he's made himself a plethora of enemies in recent years. And Hunter Quinn, the only ally he may have at this point is Bloody Justice. And even then, that's a fragile alliance, because we know Bloody Justice, at the end of the day, he wants the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship for himself. Xander Slade out of the corner. Big clothesline to the back of BJ's head, as Bobby Lee Studd delivers some stabbing blows to the midsection of the Royal Rumble match winner. Down he goes. Quickly to the outside, though. Obviously, tornado tag team action here. Quinn trying to get back into the ring. Bloody Justice trying to help Hunter Quinn, but the referee keeping him back there. Long history between Xander Slate and Bloody Justice. They've fought many times over the years. Oh, Quinn! Getting his skull cracked right there. Dropped that package pile driver. It's been months, guys, since we saw Xander Slate in action. Since Dead in Tokyo, where he lost that blindfold match to the Dead. And Xander Slate actually, before his return to action here, he said he thanks Ted for waking him up. Xander Slate saying, I'm not a good guy. I never have been. And I allowed someone like Bob Luger to lead me down this path of quote-unquote life, to try and make me turn my life around, to turn me into something I'm not. Slade's saying he's tired of following others, tired of being a lackey to Bob Luger, to Shea Hoxton before that. Slade says he's the old man once again. He's the OG dirty heel. He has managed to secure himself a future world championship match by helping out the higher authority in the tug of war at Validation. Look at this LaBelle lock applied. Where's Hunter Quinn? There he is. Bloody Justice able to break out of it on his own. Hunter Quinn, fairy tail ending to the speaker, but broken up. Not even the thought of a one count there. Power bomb up into a Samoa drop. Vintage Xander Slate. Nice combination by Hunter Quinn. Back in the ring, Slate. Stalking Bloody Justice. Going for the clean Slate. Oh, but the Justice effect instead. Busting Slate open. But not going to be enough to put him away for the 3 count. Slate hurting though, and Bloody Justice knows it. Follows that up with the spinning tombstone pile driver. Hooks the leg again. 1, 2, another kick out by the OG dirty heel. Bloody Justice on Slate. Like a monkey on a cupcake. Justice effect again. 1, 2, but Slate kicks out. Misses that elbow. Slate finds his opening. He's bleeding bad right now. Alabama slam. Here comes Hunter Quinn. Can't catch a break. Nice Cobra clutch side slam. Hunter Quinn from the top. Waiting for Slate to get to his feet. Clothesline. In the ring, a spine buster from Studd. Rope break, though, nicely done. Lucky for him, the ref saw it. Hunter Quinn lying in wait. Clothesline squashing the speaker in the corner there. And Xander's in no rush to get back into the ring here. He's chilling. The grizzled vet from behind sends Bloody Justice into the corner. Gives him a taste of that top turnbuckle. Big right hand. And again, that one gets caught though by Bloody Justice. Ooh, fisherman suplex from Quinn. Back in the ring, twist of fate. Goes for that elbow again. This time it connects. Right to the bad eye. One more time. As blood oozes out of that gash. Now a knee drop. Damn, bloody justice. To the top. Big boy flies. Thinking about it. Shoulder tackle just about knocked Xander Slate's soul out of his body right there. Wrench in the arm, big old forearm comes out of nowhere. Samoan drop. We're at a count of 8 here, by the way. Super kick to the back of the head by Hunter Quinn. In the ring, Xander Slate, take the kick, take the kick. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, kick out though by Bloody Justice, who's been properly bloodied. Bobby Lee Stud sends Hunter Quinn back into the ring. Slate from behind, Quinn able to break free though. Turns him around again. Bloody Justice, spinning tombstone to Bobby Lee Stud. But Slate's right there to break it up. Hunter Quinn spinning around the OG dirty heel. Fairy tale ending. No, stopped. Clothesline. Hunter Quinn popping right back up to his feet. Nails that vintage release Tiger Bomb. But Bobby Lee Stud stopping him from following it up. Half Nelson suplex throws him overhead. I'm going to join Bloody Justice at ringside. Tries for a choke bomb, but Bobby Lee Stud goes for the eyes. Able to break himself free. Slate again in no rush to help out Bobby Lee Stud here. Slate walking Hunter Quinn over the apron, gives him the snake eyes. Xander Slate knows it could very well be Hunter Quinn that he meets post-validation for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Another backslide driver and on the floor, man. Just about hear the crack of Hunter Quinn's neck from all the way over here. Some murderous stomps at the count of 6. Another choke bomb attempted. Stud reverses it again. Xander Slate with a Liger bomb. Woo! Turning it up, up, up here in our main event. Shockwave episode 69. Quinn goes back into the ring. Making sure this matchup doesn't end by countout. Fisherman suplex attempted, but Stud able to reverse with a punch to the midsection. We are just a couple of weeks away, my friends, from validation. It is a can't-miss event where the very future of CMV is at stake in the first ever triple threat tug-of-war match. Team Higher Authority, Team Shockwave, Team Octane. Team Octane gonna win, spoiler alert. Backslide driver now to Bloody Justice. Quinn just got turned inside out. As we see Justice unable to put a lid on Xander Slate. Oh, gives him the fuck off. Tries for a boot to the side of the head. Justice having none of it. Hunter Quinn slowly brought to his feet. Bobby Lee Stud with a vertical suplex. And even a simple maneuver like that, devastating when performed at ringside. Oh, Hunter Quinn sending Stud up the ramp. Where are we going here? Countouts are in effect, as you can hear. Hunter Quinn does not seem to give a damn, though. Bloody Justice sending Slate back into the ring. He could have his number at last. Look at Stud. Right hands cracking the jaw of Hunter Quinn. In the ring, Slate with a clothesline sends Justice back to the outside. Currently the Higher Authority sitting atop the mountain, not just here on Shockwave with Hayden as the undisputed heavyweight champion, but now with their golden boy, the Earl, global champion over on Octane. They are sitting pretty, and if they win the tug of war at Validation, guys, well, the future of CMV looks bleak. Oh, onto the ramp! Onto the ramp, Hunter Quinn. Splat, man, like a bug off a windshield. Back to his feet already. That's a testament to the toughness of this son of a bitch. Xander Slate follows Bloody Justice back into the ring. Tries to strike quick, but Justice sends him into the corner. Here comes Bobby Lee Stud. Outnumbered is Bloody Justice. At least for the moment. Bobby Lee Stud cracked open. Off those headbutts. Luger landing. Followed up by a springboard punch to the back of the head. Don't think I've ever seen that before, but could mean the victory for Slate and Stud. No. Close call, but a kick out by Bloody Justice. Slate isn't finished. Turns her around. Looking for the Kenka kick again, but Justice reverses. Power slam. Now it's Bobby Lee Stud who finds himself on his own. And Hunter Quinn, Barry tail ending. No, reverse. Alabama slam. And Slate with the Kenka kick. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Xander Slate and Bobby Lee Stud scoop up the dub here tonight in our main event. And it seems like this alliance between Xander Slate and the higher authority, a dangerous one indeed. Slate has gotten what he wanted, a guaranteed future world championship match. Will the higher authority get what they want? At Validation, we find out in the tug of war match. What will the future of CMV look like?